Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Brock PeeWee is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Columbus Clippers taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. Festivities are wrapping up. The home opener is up next. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Brock PeeWee. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away. And now it's going to be David Fletcher. Tapped softly on the ground. Manzardo takes it to the bag. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. Digging in now for the Stripers, Santiago Espinal. 2 outs, base is empty. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Martinez. That ends the inning. Nothing doing here in this. Bottom half of the second. Here's the left fielder, Lucas Ferris. And fires in a heater at 95. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Got him swinging. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Efficient work on the mound there. Trevor Hauver digs in now. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That's number 8. Only 1 to go. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for him. Bottom of the inning, now up Drew Baker. Baker starting in center, hitting in the 7-hole today, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2021. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So digging in, Chadwick Trump. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Here's a fly to left. Churio on the way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Diego Benitez. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Comes up empty, strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. (0-2) rocks and fires. Ball 1 there.
Inside.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today. Back here in Gwinnett, bottom of the 4th inning. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So up next, David Fletcher. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. 1 out and the base is empty. Called strike right there. Foul ball, still 0-2. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Set down looking. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Next up, the designated hitter, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one is in there. Strike 1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a flare off the bat. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. Struck out looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Stripers batting. Whatever you wind up getting at the concession stand here in Gwinnett, I'd recommend asking for a side order of Hush Puppies. Can't go wrong. And that's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the 3rd one. Pretty quick AB. Digging in now for the Stripers, Tyler Soderstrom. First at bat was a strikeout. The Stripers held hitless so far in the game. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Next up for the Stripers, Trevor Hauver. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. First pitch, that's in for a strike. Pops this one up. Noel on the move. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. So 5 perfect innings. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Drew Baker. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach.
0-2.
Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Chadwick Trump. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Back-to-back Ks. And now the shortstop, Diego Benitez. Struck out swinging the first time. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that they got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Perfection through 6. Bottom of the 7th. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Luke Waddell. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in, David Fletcher. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. 2 up, 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Digging in now for the Stripers, Santiago Espinal.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 2-2. The Stripers with a 0 in the hit column so far. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. The perfection. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Lucas Ferris. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Now pitching for Columbus.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jaime Ramos. Has a nice lead to work with. Brock PeeWee, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Columbus Clippers taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. First pitch coming your way next. Welcome back. And our starting pitcher here today, Brock PeeWee. Here's the inside look. You can tell that his teammates are amped up seeing him go out there to the mound. He's such a talented pitcher, and that gives them a lot of confidence that they can come away with a win in this one. If he's on top of his game today, we could be in for something special. There's the strike up high. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the fly out. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. That's a terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that.
1-1.
A little out front there, swings through it. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. And now, Christian Arroyo. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Foul ball there. 2 outs, bases empty. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Trevor Hoffer. He must have been sitting on something off speed. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Swings and misses. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd inning. Digging in now for the Stripers, Luke Waddell. Tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. 1 out and the base is empty.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Got the batter looking for the K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the 2nd inning. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. And here's the catcher, Kevin Parada. And a strike as it catches the outside edge. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling even from the press box. Looks sharp. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Here it comes. Got it. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. No runs. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Nacho Alvarez Jr. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew. They may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the left fielder, Drew.
Here's the left fielder, Drew Baker. Looking for better results than last night, an 0-for-4 line in the loss.
I got it.
2 away now. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. To the right side, Manzardo takes it to the bag at first. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, the Stripers at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. And it's a blooper to left. Fair ball.
Hey, hit me too.
Now batting.
The batter now, David Fletcher. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. They get 2. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play.
Arroyo.
Christian Arroyo, getting ready to hit. Struck out looking the first time up. This pitch popped up. And that's the end of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We've played bottom of the fifth here in Gwinnett. Now at the dish, Trevor Hauver.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Comes up empty, strike two. Down 0-2, and
0-2.
now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight one or two off. Got him! And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So up next, Luke Waddell, caught looking the first time up. Popped up left side, Martinez.
Got it. Take it.
And there's two down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next up for the Stripers, Kevin Parada. First at bat was a strikeout. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Continues. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Right through there for a strike. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Hit on the ground to the right side. Manzardo steps on the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. So digging in, Drew Baker. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. On the ground, Ibanez. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eli.
Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Eli White. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So another good inning on the mound. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Santiago Espinal. That one clips the corner.
0-1.
That one's in there. 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And again on 0-2. This one chopped on the ground. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And 2 away now. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Christian Arroyo. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. And swing and miss. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement struck out looking for the backwards K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Still in. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in now for the Stripers, Trevor Hauver. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Luke Waddell. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Clippers up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. So up next, Kevin Parada, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs, bases empty. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. 8 innings. Here comes the closer in the 9th, Colby Allard. Comes in with a chance for save number 2. PeeWee is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Columbus Clippers taking on the Omaha Storm Chasers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Welcome back. And on the mound today, Brock PeeWee. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter swinging. Way out front for strike 3. Efficient work on the mound there.
Batting second baseman, Charles LeBlanc.
Next up for the Storm Chasers, Charles LeBlanc had the day off yesterday. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to left, down the line. Churio on the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Just off the inside corner. And the count is 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Lucan Baker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Fouled off, he was late. Off to a great start on the mound. It could be a tough game for this lineup. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. 1 inning in the books here. The Clippers ahead in this game. Bottom half of the 2nd. Digging in for the Storm Chasers, Nelson Velazquez. Swing and a foul straight back. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. Stepping to the plate for Omaha, Cody Hosey. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Swings through it. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Called strike 3 on the fastball as it ran back over the inner half. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. So digging in, Justin Foscue. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Got the batter looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Xavier Warren will hit next. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
No ball.
Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the second inning. This pitch popped up. Manzardo. And that retires the side. One runner left stranded. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Omaha, Austin Charles. Charles playing up the middle at short, 23 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. The 0-1.
Ball.
That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Fly ball down the line, carrying near the fence, and no one can get to it, a foul ball. 1-2 pitch. Nice eye right there. Swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next up for the Storm Chasers, Matt Nelson. Doing a good job. Lately to avoid swings and misses, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the Storm Chasers, Brandon Lockridge. Struck out swinging leading off the bottom of the first. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. And that's a strikeout looking. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So no run. This broadcast is sponsored by Fad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. Back here in Omaha, bottom of the fourth. Lucan Baker getting ready to hit. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Home team down by 1. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Got the strikeout looking. 2 outs already in the home fourth.
Now batting, right field.
Nelson Velazquez, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Fouled off down the right side. On the ground to short, Martinez. Sends it to first.
He's out.
And that's a 1-2-3 inning. No run. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Storm Chasers batting. Omaha's been the home of AAA baseball in the Kansas City Royals system since the Royals became a team in 1969. That's a long partnership.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Here it comes. Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So up next, Justin Foscue. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Ground ball left side. Cabrera. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half. Xavier Warren. First time up was a pop-out. Swing and a foul straight back. The Storm Chasers trailing by 3. Bottom half of the 5th. Strike 2. Fine work in this one. Just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Austin Charles. He swings and fouls one off. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Matt Nelson digs in now. Struck out swinging the first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Nelson goes 5'11", 210 pounds. A former first rounder back in 2021. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs and he ends up with the strikeout. The lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss at a 99-mile-per-hour pitch. On a cold night like this, hitters swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping to the plate for Omaha, Charles LeBlanc. Ground ball right side. Takes it to first for the out. And here's the first baseman, Lucan Baker. That's in there for strike 1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up the ladder for the strikeout. Looks like he doesn't want to hand the ball off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive work. Next up for the Storm Chasers, Nelson Velazquez. 1 for 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Another scoreless inning. That's 7 shutout frames now. The Clippers with the lead, 3-0. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Cody Hosey. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the 3rd one. Pretty quick AB. Next is the designated hitter, Justin Foscue. Slice down the right side. The Storm Chasers trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. Struck out swinging. Back-to-back Ks. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. Digging in for the Storm Chasers, Xavier Warren. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for him. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. PeeWee piled up the strikeouts over 8 shutout innings on the hill. With performances like PeeWee on the hill for this one. Fresh off a stellar string of outings, all eyes are focused on the up-and-coming prospect. Can he keep it going? It's the Nashville Sounds and the Columbus Clippers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And on the hill, PeeWee. On the bump in this one, he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the minors. It should be a real treat to see him in action today. Now it's the second baseman, Raynel Delgado. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Got him. 1 away. Digging in next for the Sounds, number 6. To the right side, Bazana. And to away now.
That is third. The first baseman, Austin.
And now, Austin Shenton.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. Fouled off, he was late. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-2. That slider froze him a bit. He was lucky it just missed outside. Struck out swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play. No score. The Sounds at the plate here in the second inning. And he's unusual insofar as he's a lefty batter who still has great contact ability against southpaws on the mound. A lot of times, lefty batters struggle against left-handed pitching, particularly against good breaking stuff. Maybe he won't continue to have this success as he climbs the ladder, but the longer he keeps it up, the better his chances of advancing are. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Efficient work on the mound there. So up next, Rafael Lantigua. Turned on but foul wide of third. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings through it.
0-2.
Set down looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 3 straight fastballs and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB.
Rotondo.
Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Chris Rotondo. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. Swing and a foul straight back. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they go quietly here, midway through the second. All set for the start of this inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cooper Pratt. Foul ball there. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Zach DeLoach. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. Out number 2. Next up for the Sounds, Max Stassi. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run.
0-1's the count.
And it's strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Columbus leads it 1-0. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today. Welcome back to Columbus, Ohio, top of the 4th inning. This one is ended, and it's 0-2. And the slider just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. The third baseman digs in now, 0 for 1. Swings through that one. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Got the strikeout looking. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Next to hit, Austin Shenton. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. The Sounds with a 0 in the hit column so far. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. On to the next inning, and now the right fielder, Chris Newell. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Grounds it to short. Tosses to first, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Lantigua.
Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Rafael Lantigua. First at bat was a strikeout. And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Got it. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Digging in next for the Sounds, Chris Rotondo. Grounded out the first time up. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. And goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Clippers with the lead. On to the top half of inning number 6. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Cooper Pratt. Pratt, 22 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2023. He's thrown a lot of first-pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Next up for the Sounds, Zach DeLoach, 0 for 1 so far. In the air, along the left field line. And that's a foul ball. The Sounds still in search of their first hit in this one. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground to the right side, Bazana. And that's an out.
The catcher, number 34, Max Stassi.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Max Stassi struck out swinging in the first AB. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Got him. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Perfection through 6 innings. Columbus out in front, 4-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Reynel Delgado. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. At the plate, the third baseman, number 6. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. That one fouled off. The Clippers up by 4. Here in the top half of the 7th. Pops this one up. Bazana. And there's 2 away. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Austin Shenton. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Digging in next for the Sounds, Chris Newell. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Down 0-2, swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, that's a K. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. And now the DH, Rafael Antigua. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now up, Chris Rotondo. Almost 8 perfect innings on the mound. Every pitch carries extra importance now. In for a strike, 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Got him looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So now 24 have been set down in order. Only 3 left to go for perfection. Columbus leads it 4-0. We go to the 9th. And now the shortstop, Cooper Pratt. And everybody watching the mound, he starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike 1.
0-1.
Fly ball to left, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Struck the batter out without a swing. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. He's 2 outs away. Zach DeLoach getting ready to hit. That one pulled foul. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. Here's the catcher, Max Stassi. Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. Late on that fastball. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And the celebration begins. PeeWee with a historic perfect game last time he took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what he has in store for an encore. It's the Columbus Clippers going up against the Indianapolis Indians. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Welcome back. And on the mound now, Brock PeeWee. Here's what to expect. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Grounder up the middle. There's one down. Coming up now to the dish for Indianapolis, Justin Dean. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And swing and miss.
No ball.
1 out and the base is empty. Towards first. Manzardo takes it to first. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. So up next, Spencer Horwitz. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. End of 1, and we're ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Indianapolis, Robert Duke.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Hops this up on the infield.
Mine.
1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Termarr.
Next up, the designated hitter, Termarr Johnson. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Got him swinging. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. And here's the catcher, Pablo Aliendo.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Now a flare off the bat. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive. Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Struck out swinging. Gassed it right by the bat. So 1 hit is all they get. We're at the end of 2. No score. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Indians, Shalin Polanco. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Polanco batting 8th today, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty, strike 2. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Puts it in the air to center. Racing over to make the catch. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Set down on strikes. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the top of the order here. Rod Beavers, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Reyes drifting towards this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. End of 3. We're all tied, 0-0. Welcome back. The Indians at the dish now in the bottom of the 4th. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
First baseman, Spencer.
Coming up now to the dish for Indianapolis, Spencer Horwitz. First at bat was a strikeout. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. The fried pork tenderloin sandwich at the concession stand here in Indianapolis is a local favorite. Pro tip, try some sriracha on it. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting, third
Next up for the Indians, Robert Duke. Popped out the first time. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And a swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So it's no run. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in 1 sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Bottom of the 5th here in Indianapolis. And here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Stepping to the plate for Indianapolis, Pablo Aliendo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball to left, down the line.
I got it.
On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Billy Cook. Went down on strikes the first time through. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. A swing and a miss. Fine work in this one, just one strike away from a fifth shutout frame. The Indians trailing by 2. Bottom half of the fifth. And he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Continues to roll on the mound. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Indians, Shalin Polanco. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. That's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin, caught looking the first time up. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
No ball, 2 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he grounds it to the right side. Bazzana. And there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Rod Beavers. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Got the batter swinging. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. Columbus leads it. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Justin Dean. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Fly ball left field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
And the slider just misses. That slider had some really good sweeping action, but just missed catching the zone. Got it. Now 2 away. The batter now, Robert Duke. It clips the corner. Bouncer out to short. Devers. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Another scoreless inning. That's 7 shutouts. Bottom of the 8th. Coming up now to the dish for Indianapolis, Termarr Johnson. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Next up for the Indians, Pablo Aliendo. 1 for 2. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Swings through it. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Next pitch is outside. And after not getting the call on the outer half, he's just trying to get some clarification for where it missed. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Now it's the second baseman, Billy Cook. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. On a cold night like this, every batter swings through it for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3.
Now pitching for Columbus.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Colby Allard. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude. PeeWee getting set for this one, his team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Syracuse Mets and the Columbus Clippers. First pitch coming your way next. And we are just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Brock PeeWee. On the mound in this one, he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Guardians organization. A lot of excitement in Cleveland for what he can bring in the future. The 0-1. That one at the knees, it's a strike. On the ground, right side, Manzardo. And steps on the bag for the out. Digging in for the Mets, Omar De Los Santos. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. One out and the base is empty. Just missed.
That's inside.
Swing and a ball popped up. Settles under it.
All you. I got it.
And 2 away now.
Batting third.
Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Dave Miller. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Swing and a miss, late cut there. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Top half of the second from Columbus, Ohio. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. My goodness, that's a devastating bit of late movement on that pitch. Coming down and into the lefty, usually a dangerous place to throw one, and then the bottom just falls out. Great execution. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Urbaez. Here's a pop-up. Humphreys moving under it.
Whoa.
And now 2 away. The third baseman digs in now. That slider really locked the hitter up. Nice job on the mound to tunnel it well and make the decision hard. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets... We move on to the third inning. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Davis Wenzel. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Center field, Fox on the way over. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. The batter now, C.J. Stubbs. There's a strike. Stubbs goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting 8th today, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2019. Now here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 away. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. So digging in, Adam Frazier. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Swings through it for the K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. No score. Welcome back to Columbus, Ohio, top of the 4th inning. Now the left fielder, Cole Whaley. Oh and 1. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Digging in for the Mets, Omar De Los Santos. First time up was a pop-out. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Dave Miller getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging in the first AB. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Oh and 2 now. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for him. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Nico Cavadas. And a big swing and a miss. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. And now, Francisco Urbaez popped out the first time. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Struck out swinging. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, number 25. Struck out swinging the first time. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Top of the 6th, stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Davis Wenzel. And that one fouled off. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Oh-2 rocks and fires. Struck the batter out without a swing. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Next up for the Mets, C.J. Stubbs. Struck out swinging the first time. Fly ball down the line. Not sure what happened there, but he laid out with a headfirst dive on that one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Adam Frazier. Went down on strikes the first time through. Late on that fastball. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Battered, and he goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Perfection through 6 innings. Top of the 7th here, stepping in, Cole Whaley. That one fouled off. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. And now the center fielder, Omar De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
One out and the base is empty. Puts this one in the air down the line. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. Got the batter swinging. 2 away now to start the 7th. Dave Miller will hit next. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Little chopper rolls foul. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Columbus out in front, 4-0. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Digging in, Nico Cavadas. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. So up next, Francisco Urbaez. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Got the batter looking for the K. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Digging in for the Mets, number 25. Almost 8 perfect innings on the mound. Every pitch carries extra importance now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Late. The swing there. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with fly ball to center. Fox.
I go.
And that's the end of the inning. So now 24 have been all set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Davis Wenzel. And everybody watching the mound, he starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game.
0-1's the count.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Got the strikeout looking. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, C.J. Stubbs. So much nervous energy all over the ballpark right now. You can cut the tension with a knife. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This pitch popped up.
Yeah, you got it. I got it.
2 down. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Strike 3 called. This one is over. A perfect game. And the celebration begins. Brock PeeWee with a historic perfect game last time he took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what he has in store for an encore. It's the Syracuse Mets and the Columbus Clippers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Brock PeeWee. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. Here's a pop-up. Miller under it. And there's one away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. And now the center fielder, Omar De Los Santos. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Rafael Ortega. And that one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece, stays alive. Swing and a miss. That's a K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Top half of the second from Columbus, Ohio. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Got him swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Efficient work on the mound there. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Davis Wenzel. In there at the knees for a strike. No score here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So up next, Adam Frazier. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Battling here, fouls it away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Top half, third inning. Digging in for the Mets, Francisco Urbaez. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Struck out looking. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. The third baseman will hit next. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a strikeout looking. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. So digging in, C.J. Stubbs. Stubbs goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. All set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Cole Whaley. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. So up next, Omar De Los Santos, 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
2 strikes.
The Mets, with a 0 in the hit column so far. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Next up, Rafael Ortega. Went down on strikes the first time through. Late with the swing there. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12 up. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Nico Cavadas. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. 1 away. Now, Davis Wenzel. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in their at-bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Struck out swinging the first time. 2 outs, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground to the left, Bazana. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 5 perfect innings. On to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Urbaez. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. The third baseman getting ready to hit. Struck out looking the first time up. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. The Mets held hitless so far in the game. Set down on strikes. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the 3rd one. Pretty quick AB. And here's the catcher, C.J. Stubbs. First at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball, right side, and it gets through for a hit, their first of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 3, Cole Whaley.
The lineup flips over. Whaley now at the plate. Whaley, just 19 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The Mets with the go-ahead run at first. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Got the strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Another frame in the books as the perfect game attempt is no more. And we still have no score. On to the next inning, and now Omar De Los Santos.
Omar De Los Santos.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line, carrying near the fence, and that is a foul ball. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Rafael Ortega digs in now, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss out in front of that.
No ball.
1 out and the base is empty. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nico Cavadas. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. And that just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. And we still have no score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Barlow has some nasty breaking stuff. PeeWee pitched 7 scoreless innings and had double-digit strikeouts as well. With performances like this, it's no surprise that his teammates feel good when he toes the rubber.
Love a good debut around these parts, especially when they're highly anticipated. Welcome in MLB Network, Lawrence Shahadi, Carlos Pena, Melanie Newman here with you. One of the best today, a top prospect in the game, is on his way to the show. You were highly hyped coming into the major leagues. What was that like? How'd you deal with it?
Well, you know what? It's fun, right? You get all this hype around you, and you feel like, hey, I have all this support behind me. But the reality is, it's a lot of pressure to live up to. And at the end of the day, you just have to get out there and say, look, I deserve to be here. Now I'm going to put the blinders on, get back to work. Routine is extremely important, preparation, and go play the game you love. Forget about the hype. Go play baseball between the lines.
Well, I know you were probably really intent on, I want to make sure I stand up for this organization, the coaches, my teammates who have been watching me. But this is a big day for the fans and media as well, because you get that top prospect tag. People start to follow you the minute that you enter the professional sport. It doesn't matter what level of the minor leagues that you start your journey on. And so this is the hope. You're embodying the hope of the future of this team. It's a really big one, but it's a really fun one.
Gosh, no pressure. That's so cool. We're all fans, and we projected out that his ceiling is high. We can't wait to see the mark he makes on the sport.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
Leading off for Toronto, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Strike on the inside corner. And we're underway in Cleveland. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. So here's Bader now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. PeeWee, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. He goes down looking, and that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And we're back. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
PeeWee back to work. Fought off foul. Lowe. In his 8th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, bases empty. And now Chas McCormick. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
One out, bases empty. Popped up. Manzanillo. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, bases empty. And here's the rookie catcher. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Ward makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now Bader up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Late with the swing there. Bader played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And that one pulled foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's it.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. He just witnessed something really special.
Here in Cleveland, here's Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Right through there for a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Here is Jesus Sanchez. And that drops in for a strike. Sanchez in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Chas McCormick now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Back now at Progressive Field. And the batter now, Addison Barger. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's the Toronto catcher. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their...
On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's perfect through 6. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. PeeWee back to work.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Del Castillo right there to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Santander at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left side, Brennan. And that'll do it. The perfection continues. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Saying one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss as he was late. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Chas McCormick, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now 24 have been set. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Strike 2.
Craig, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. Here's the Toronto catcher. And first offering is fouled off.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
PeeWee is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
What a performance, Booth. A perfect game.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, joined alongside by Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs as we continue to break down today's perfect game. It's one of the rarest single-game feats in baseball, and it's always an amazing sight when we get to witness greatness like this. And sometimes it can be a decade between perfect games. And Sarah, I know you had some facts about this feat.
Oh my gosh, I mean, talk about the rarest of the rare. Entering the 2024 season, we've seen just 24 perfect games over the course of baseball history. Baseball history goes back to 1876, and something that's happened just 24 times happened tonight. Truly incredible.
Dan?
Yeah, I think it's truly an incredible feat and difficult because it takes an entire team. You've got to be spot on in your defensive play throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, we've seen some great defensive plays in the past of some perfect games in recent history.
Brock PeeWee with an historic perfect game last time he took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what he has for an encore. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 outs, bases empty. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Right through there for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Ryan Mountcastle. PeeWee back to work. PeeWee, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
DeYoung tracks it down for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
So the lineup flips over. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Rosario at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Strikeout number 8.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
The Guardians leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. See ya strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Mountcastle in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Stays alive. Hit weakly on the ground. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. PeeWee back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-2. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Polanco now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. And that's in there at the knees.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Lifted in the air, right field. Brennan makes the catch, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So up next, Cal Raleigh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Got him. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. And now for Seattle, Ryan Mountcastle, 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Otto Lopez. PeeWee back to work. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. PeeWee into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Polanco, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Tyro Estrada up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. 8 innings, 8. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Cade Smith.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a
Brock PeeWee, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Brock PeeWee. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category. Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman matched a homer in his last game.
0-1's the count.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Shohei Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the corner.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score at the plate. Kyle Tucker. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Tucker batting in the cleanup spot. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's in for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaching down, makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. PeeWee back to work. That one in there across the letters. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And here's David Bodie. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Swing and a bouncer out to short. DeYoung throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Andy Pages. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. Still back here in L.A. And now it's Mookie Betts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's. You know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swings through that one.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swings through that. Tucker with another scorching run of play lately. Next offering is foul back.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On the ground to third. And Hernandez is out.
Now batting, second baseman, Landon.
Lau at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. Lau working through some struggles lately. And strike 2.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Frankie Montenegro.
The catcher, Frankie Montenegro.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built.
On the ground, Chisholm fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Bodie.
Here's David Bodie. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the
ground ball right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he's perfect through 6. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Freeman in the box again, takes the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today.
Swing and a ground ball. DeYoung throws to first in time, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hit on the ground to the right side, and a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. The perfection continues. On to the bottom of the 8th. So here's Kyle Tucker now. PeeWee back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down. I got this.
And up next for Los Angeles, Brandon Lowe. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Emmanuel Clase.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year.
Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Brock PeeWee. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Donovan, 30 years old now, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Got him looking for the K, and he strikes out the side in the first.
Probably saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. PeeWee back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Akil Baddoo. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Redbirds down quietly. Welcome back. Last series the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for St. Louis, Nick York. Chop to third. Ramirez. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Buddy Kennedy getting ready to hit. Swings through that.
0-1. 0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Start of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So 12 up, 12. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Nolan Gorman. PeeWee back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. That's a little high, and that's ball one.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The Cardinals yet to pick up a hit here. Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Aranda now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Top 6, and here is Pedro Pajes. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chisholm sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nick York next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swings and misses. That's strike one. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all. Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So he's perfect through 6. Guardians 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Parker Meadows will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those. Up the middle, DeYoung. Now the throw to first on the run. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Meadows, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
A big performance on the mound, lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. PeeWee back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And a swing and a miss. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
So up next, Buddy Kennedy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. Mason Wynn now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work.